How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and yes, that's right, it is indeed time for more Pokemon TCG stuff, because my friends at Pokemon, they sent me a bunch of stuff, that is for sure. They sent me a huge old box of the newest Pokemon TCG kind of special set called Celebrations. Now, this is to celebrate their 25 years of Pokemon, because in case you weren't, for some reason, aware, they are now 25 years old. In fact, that actually happened back in February. So the games were originally released back in 1996. So, and that was in Japan. Obviously, elsewhere, like where I live, we got it in September of 1998. But needless to say, they themselves are celebrating 25 years, so they sent me a bunch of stuff for that. Now, I'm gonna roll a quick clip here of all the stuff they sent and just kind of a quick reaction, but it's crazy. So let's take a look at that. What did they send me, you might ask? Well, what is in here? I mean, my goodness, this is such a gigantic box. Holy smokes, this is neat. Can you see this thing? This is like a big box. Originally I was thinking it was something just on top, but no, this is like a crate almost. What is, okay, so that's the contents. Box is already open. Inside of that box is another box. I'm a big kid at heart. I really am. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so nicely packaged. Look at this. So there's a lot of celebrations in here. Oh man, that's really cool though. I mean, the box itself is neat. I don't think you can just get that, but yeah, there's a nice little message here. Are these paper noodles, by the way? All right, yeah, so quite a lot in that box. Now, there's quite a bit to go through, but like I might have mentioned, you know, it's not a standard set, it's a special set, so you can't just get a booster box of it. You know, they didn't send a booster box, obviously. Instead, there's a bunch of different products in it. So this video, we're gonna go through 4 of those products and kind of see, you know, what you get in them, what kind of stuff, how many packs of celebrations you get, because not every product has the same amount. A lot of them have additional booster packs that aren't celebrations, and several of them have, you know, different, well, I guess like cost per pack, you could kind of say. So what I'll do, I'll try my best to kind of share with you at least the MSRP, the manufacturer's suggested retail price. Obviously, you know, you might not be able to get it for that, but just to give you an idea of what the best value for your dollar is. And again, this is all in US dollars, but it was kind of a neat little piece I wrote back a while ago over on my website, and actually people found that to be very helpful. So hopefully that combined with, you know, this video and just looking at some of the cards will be a good experience for you. But anyway, let's take a look at what we're going to take a look at. So we have the, what is this? This is the Deluxe Pin Collection. Now this features Zacian Lv X on it. You get a promo card of Zacian Lv X. And yes, you did hear me correct. Level X. It's really cool. One thing I love about this set, at least what they've promoted about it, is the fact that they're bringing back a lot of the old mechanics. And I don't think they're gonna be like playable. I think there's text on the card. I think I might have seen like a screenshot. Well, we'll take a look in a moment, but that's fine, because even just to reference it, I think is really cool. So this will be one thing we check out. Then there is the Dark Sylveon V. That is so cool. Dark Pokemon are really neat. They were originally released in the 4th Pokemon TCG set, at least in North America. Team Rocket Returns. Or not Team Rocket Returns, that's Ruby Sapphire era. Team Rocket, the original Team Rocket. And that was kind of a cool little mechanic, you know? You have like kind of bad Pokemon that, you know, their trainers are bad. Now this one here, this is Dragapult Prime, which is really cool. Not to be confused with Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime or whatever. No, Dragapult Prime doesn't give you free delivery on anything, but he does give you a cool binder. Now this one, it's kind of interesting to talk about it because if you're looking at it from that cost per pack kind of value, this doesn't actually give all that great of a value, but it has some cool things in it. It has a binder, which I'm looking forward to checking out. It's also noticeably heavier. So that was interesting when I was looking at the, you know, just the numbers you get for each of these. And then lastly, for this video at least, we have the, what do you call this thing? The Celebrations Special Collection Pikachu V-UNION? We'll go with that. And this has a V-UNION, which is really cool. Now, the set that's actually going to introduce these proper, that's not out yet, but the mechanic has been introduced. And basically, you get 4 pieces of a card, and they can be pulled from your discard pile once they're all there, and then it becomes one gigantic, super powerful card. So it's pretty wild. We'll take a look at that. Now, this also comes with a jumbo card that has, well, it'll be easier to look at all 4 of the pieces because it kind of combines them together. But yeah, we'll take a look. Now, this also is not the greatest value, unfortunately, for your dollar if you're trying to, you know, think just about the packs. Again, what you need to decide is the cost you're paying, is that worth the amount of packs you're getting? Because, you know, you can kind of place a value on that. So what I think would be good to do, let's go ahead and open up. We're gonna start with the Zacian Lv X. Now, this is the Deluxe Pin Collection, as it's properly called, but you can tell what it is because it has the Zacian Lv X promo there. And it also has a cool pin, which we'll get to in a moment. And reading on the back here, it says it has 4 Pokemon TCG Celebrations 4-card booster packs. So these only come with 4 cards in them, which honestly is fine because it means you're not going to end up with so many duplicate commons. You know, I mean, really, that's really what it's about, all right? I wouldn't worry too much about it. And then it also comes with 2 additional Pokemon TCG booster packs. It has a deluxe enamel pin featuring flying and surfing Pikachu. So that's this thing here. Now this is a pretty good value for your money. I believe this works out to be about $2.99 US per Celebrations pack, which that's pretty good. That's, I'd say, the second best. I think the best value are these little mini tins that I didn't get. And again, this is just going based off of the MSRP. From what I read in the press release a while back, your mileage may vary, but if you're looking for packs, this is a pretty good one to start with. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna speed this up because I don't think it's that interesting, but we'll get to the packs and the contents of this in just a moment. Okay, so I have opened it up more or less. There's this thing that was hiding in there. I'm kind of curious to see what it says. Oh, it's a little thing about Pokemon Level X. That's kind of cool. Kind of a little history lesson here. Yeah, that was back from the Diamond and Pearl series. They introduced Pokemon Level X, which are kind of neat. So this just explains how they work. I'm not going to talk too much about it because something important, and I do see it indeed on the card. Let's take a look at it over in the pack cam. What do you say? But it does say it cannot be used in official tournaments, which is fine. So it is interesting to actually have cards that can't be used in a tournament. Like, they've done that before, but okay, I got it. I opened it up. We're good. We're good. So we have this here. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything out of here. It's a little difficult to show while on camera, but take my word for it. So here is the promo card. Let's go down to the pack cam to take a better look at it. So here we go, Zacian Lv X. So that's really cool. Bladed armament. Damage from this Pokemon's attacks isn't affected by any attacks on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's kind of neat. And then Brave Blade. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. But if you look carefully right here, it says this card cannot be used at official tournaments. So it's just kind of there for fun, just a nice little throwback. It is indeed a promo card. It is SWSH135, and it's really cool. I do like it. I love the throwbacks. So there is a code card for the online. I'm assuming this will get you the Zacian level X, although maybe not, because something that they did announce is they are changing the Pokemon trading card game online. It's going to become Pokemon Trading Card Game Live instead. And the interesting thing about that is it's kind of controversial. I have a really good write-up over on my website about it, but they're kind of removing the trading from it. And as a result, if something can't be used in your deck, it doesn't really, like, it won't be carried over. So that's why I'm not sure that promo will actually be something you can get. Like, I think they're trying to take away the collecting and make it more about playing. And personally, I think that's fine. I think having the game that you can play rather than just worry about, you know, collecting the cards, I actually think that'll be fine. But we'll have to see. So right here we have a Pikachu. This is the pin. Let's go ahead and kind of take a look. So there's actually 2 pins here, and you can, like, well, it's hard to explain. If you look in the back, you can see that there's, like, I guess 2 little pin things. I don't know if these come out or if it's just 2 places to pin it. I think it's probably 2 places to pin it. And then this kind of you can choose. All right. Oh yeah, it's almost like magnetic or something. Like it will be either flying or surfing, like whatever you're in the mood for, you know? Some days you're in the mood to fly and some days you just want to surf. It's kind of neat. I like it. I think it's cool. It's definitely cute, I'll give it that. And it does have 2 pin things here, which you know what? I just don't want to bump the camera. I'm just going to assume that they're fine. But that's really cool. All right, so I ended up getting a Chilling Rain and a Vivid Voltage pack in here, in addition to 4 Celebrations packs. So let's take a look at the Celebrations packs. I'm super excited to see what's inside of here. Now, every one of these comes with a Zacian level X. I mean, you can see it right on the front, but other than that, whatever's in the packs, that is, of course, a mystery. So, let's see what I end up getting in here, huh? Oh, man. Alright, so we've got Lily and Cosmog. Nebby, get in the bag! Come on. Alright, we've got Groudon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, not every card has that text, it can't be played. Like this Groudon, for instance, it can, it's fine. What do we have here? Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. It's a Mega Rayquaza EX that looks all fancy. Emerald Break. So I believe this is a remake of the existing Mega Rayquaza EX, I think, which is kind of cool. Oh, look at that! It's Mew! Oh, that is so cute. I love it. Oh, that's neat. This Pokemon is in the active spot. You may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal an item card you find there, and put it into your hand. Well, that could be pretty cool. And then there's a code card. Oh, that's wonderful. So again, even though there's only 4 cards, they're all pretty cool, which is neat. And according to that, there's just 25 cards in the set. So, you know, you just don't have to deal with a whole bunch of common cards kind of in the packs. Now, there might be more than 25 in there. I'm not entirely sure. Well, we'll take a look. All right, so here we go. Here's a Zekrom. That's pretty neat. And also, the interesting thing about this is it's a foil card, like, right off the bat. So I don't know how they put them in here. Oh, it's Cosmo M. Because I think the whatchamacallit was just a normal. Oh no, it's a rare. Cosmog was a foil and a rare. Okay, cool. So I guess they're all foil. It's just a little hard to tell. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's Cosmog again. Neat. Oh, look at that! It's a base set Pikachu remake. It's like a full art. Oh, that looks cool. I like it. I like it. What do you think, big old Pikachu? I found that Pikachu in the background. I found it while I was cleaning up. It's like, oh man, I remember that thing. That's like one of the originals. Oh man, one of the original like big Pikachu plushies. No, they didn't send that to me, just for the record. I got that when I was just a wee sprout, you know? But that's fine. All right, so in here we have Reshiram. Ooh, very cool. We've got Zekrom. Oh, that's appropriate. We've got, hey, it's another Mega Rayquaza EX. Neat. And whoa, Zamazenta V. That's cool looking. Growl of the Shield. All of your fighting Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon VMAX. Oh, so that can even be used from the bench. That's kind of cool, actually. And then Heavy Impact, 3 for 150. Huh, that's pretty decent. Kind of nice. Oh, it's really wild only having the 4 cards. I like it, though. I think it's fine. Like, you just get right onto it, right? Okay. I feel like everything's cool then in the pack. So Zekrom, Yveltal. Oh, look at that pretty Xerneas. Oh my gosh, that thing is gorgeous. I love it. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Oh, that's really handy. Ironically, I think that could be good in a dragon deck, you know, with the new dragon types. Because they use all sorts of different types of energy. Ooh, Solgaleo. Or Solgaleo. I actually don't know how it's pronounced, but that's really cool. Rush in. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. Oh, that reminds me of Keldeo. Oh, that Keldeo is really good. And Solar Geyser. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's a decent card. I mean, it's a stage 2. It's a little difficult to get out, but, you know, all things considered. So those are the first Celebrations packs I've opened. You know, it's kind of cool. Let's open up the 2 extras in here just to kind of see what's up. I'm not going to go, you know, reading everything too thoroughly. We've already opened up both of these, Vivid Voltage and Chilling Reign. I mean, not these specific packs, but, you know. So, it's kind of more, I'll say filler. It's there for, you know, something a little bit less collector-y. Oh, hello. Hi, Colossal V. I don't believe I have this, so that's pretty cool. Searing Flame and Boulder Crush. It's kind of decent, actually. It's hard. Cool. Heroes Medal. Galarian Stunfisk. Oh, Sableye. Neat. And Chilling Reign. I know I have plenty of this. Alright, let's see what we get inside. Sneasel. Alright, so you've got Sneasel, Snover, Blitzel, Ghastly, Coughing, Path to the Peak, a Malamar, Lightning Energy, Thwackey, Echoing Horn, and Seabold. Alright, so there we go. So that's the contents in the Zacian Level X collection thing. I think technically it's called the Deluxe Pin Collection. You get 4 Celebrations packs and 2 other packs, so it works out to be about $2.99. I believe it's $19.99 US for the MSRP. Okay, next up, let's check out the Dark Sylveon V Collection. So this is very similar to the one I just opened, except rather than having a pin, it has a jumbo Dark Sylveon V, and of course a Dark Sylveon V promo card. So that's kind of cool. Actually, it's very cool. I'm excited for it. So yeah, it has an information sheet, oversized card. Yeah, pretty much the same stuff except minus the cool pin, but with a jumbo card instead. So again, you know, depending on if that's your taste or not, might be cool, might not be. I'm gonna open this up really fast, so I'll speed this up. See you in a moment. Okay, so I've got it pretty much all set. So in the back here, it's a little hard to see, but you can see that there's a nice little kind of plastic thing that you need to remove. And I like this. Sometimes in the past they've had it where it's just a nightmare to get the promo card out from its little plastic prison there. So let's take a look at it down here on the pack cam. Now, interestingly, this Dark Sylveon V, this can actually be played. It doesn't have that text that the level X does. So this is actually playable, should that matter to you. So this has Disarming Voice and Tricky Ribbon. Choose a card from your opponent's hand, or a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. So that could be kind of interesting, I guess. I just like it. It looks kind of angry, right? So this is the normal size version, but they also included a jumbo size version of it, which is kind of cool. I like that. I don't notice any code cards for this though, so that's it's kind of interesting. Then I wonder how you get the Dark Sylveon V inside. But whatever the case, this is kind of what you get with that. Now I believe this also retails for $19.99 US. So because there are 2 booster packs of, you know, in this case I have, looks like Battle Styles and Darkness Ablaze. Wow. Oh, there's the code card. It was hiding. It was hiding. It's right here. And that probably, I'm assuming, gets you the Dark Sylveon V, which shouldn't have any issue. Again, I don't know how the one works. The one I just opened, the Zacian level X, because they're kind of phasing out like unplayable cards. Like, you know, I could see them not doing that. But anyway, here's what I got in mind in addition to that code card there. So yeah, 4 of these, 2 of these, same basic cost per pack, if that's what you're going by. So let's see what kind of cool stuff I get in here, huh? All right, down to the pack cam. So, oh man, Dark Sylveon V though, that's really neat. Like, it doesn't look that strong or anything, like, I'm not gonna lie, it really doesn't, but it is cool. Like, I really like that they brought back dark Pokemon, even if it's just Dark Sylveon there. So we have Ho-Oh here, number 1, by the way. Ooh, 50 to one of your opponent's Pokemon, that's kind of cool. And then Fire Blast. Kind of basic, but that's fine. Another Cosmoem. Oh, Lugia, well, there we go. It's pretty neat. Oh, I just noticed the set symbol down here, if you can see it. I'm not proficient in Japanese by any means, but I believe that is the kanji for 25. I think it's actually 2 separate kanji. 1 for 2 and 1 for 5. I might be mistaken here. But whatever the case, that's kind of cool. I'm like, wait, what's that symbol? Oh, hey, it's another Pikachu! Cool. Yeah, you'll have to let me know if that's what it is. It's kind of a neat idea, I suppose. Okay. I have to say, I am glad that there's only 25 cards in at least the main set. I don't know if they have like a bunch of secret rares or something. So we have Cosmog again, Lugia. Like, it seems like it's relatively easy to get stuff. Oh, look at that! Wow, Mew EX! Oh, that goes so far back. What was that from? Is that from Legend Maker? I kind of feel like it is. In fact, what's interesting here, you can even look down here, and it has the original set number and the original symbol for it. That's really cool. So it's like a modern version of it. Now, I also don't see anywhere on here that says it can't be played, so maybe it can. Again, it's really confusing when they reprint old cards like this. But I remember this thing. This thing was really cool. So Mew EX, versatile. Mew EX can use the attacks of all Pokemon in play as its own, but you still need the necessary energy in order to use the attack. That's still really cool. And then Power Move. Search your deck for an energy card and attach it to Mew EX. Shuffle your deck afterwards, then you may switch Mew EX with one of your bench Pokemon. Yeah, that's really, really neat. Oh, look at that! That's cool. Professor's Research. Professor Oak. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. He's like reaching out of the card. What's going on with that, Oak? Oh, that's awesome. I love to see that Mew. So maybe there are more cards in here than I may have thought. If they're throwing in a bunch of older cards, like that Pikachu, it was actually a card in this set, so to speak. I don't know, this is really confusing. I like it though, I'm having a good time. So Xerneas, Yveltal, Kyogre, oh that's cool. Aquastorm, discard the top 5 cards of your deck, then choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It is 50 for each energy you discard in this way to each of those Pokemon. Wow, that could be a lot of damage. Whoa, that is cool. Oh, it's Flying Pikachu VMAX. 310 HP, max balloon. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon, which most Pokemon V are basic Pokemon. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, wow. It has free retreat as well. Oh, that's neat. I like it. And then a code card. Oh, so cool. Very nostalgic, I tell you. All right, so let's open up this one here. See what kind of goodies are inside. So we have Groudon. We've got Reshiram, another Kyogre, and another Mew. That Mew is so cute, though. I love it. Okay, so then, like I said, there's Battle Styles and Darkness Ablaze. So let's go ahead and open these up. Again, I've already opened these up in the past. Had a lot of fun with it, so I won't waste too much of your time on it. Bellsprout, Onix, Spearow, Sizzlipede, Shinx, Lurantis, oh that's pretty, Centiskorch, Water Energy, Bruxish, Bouffalant, and Level Ball. Very cool. And for Darkness Ablaze, let's see what we have inside of here. Let's see a Paris. Okay, so Paris, Mareep, Ducklet, Clink, Grimer, Reverse Foil Birdkeeper, that's kind of cool. Oh, Kangaskhan, Rally Back, Hammer In, neat, neat. Carnivine, Flaffy, and Shiinotic. Okay, so there we go. All right, so again, that is the Dark Sylveon collection. Very cool. Should retail for about $20 US. At least that's the MSRP. Again, your mileage may vary, but that's what the base rate is. Okay, so next up we have Dragapult Prime. This is an interesting one because, like I mentioned, this is not necessarily a good value for your dollar, because this, it may only cost $14.99 for the MSRP, at least according to the press release that I saw earlier. But it only comes with 2 booster packs of celebrations, and then only 1 booster pack of, well, in my case, Vivid Voltage. Your mileage may vary, but there are other things in here. And one thing that might make it worthwhile for you is it does come with a cool binder from the sounds of things. A little 4-pocket binder to hold your cards, as well as a cool coin. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna open this up. We'll speed it up or skip forward or something, but I'll show you the contents in here. And again, this is only $14.99, but it might not be the best value for your dollar if you're only looking for the Celebrations packs. Okay, so here we go. It's more or less, well, it's almost ready to be open. I'm gonna try to do this very gently here. Okay, so it took a little bit. I had to kind of put a little bit of force in snapping it apart, but it does kind of come in 2 pieces like this. Hopefully you can see that all right. Let's take a look at the stuff in a moment here. So it does come with a jumbo card, which that's pretty cool. You know, look at that big old jumbo Dragapult Prime card. So this card obviously can't be used at tournaments. It's too big for a deck, but it is really cool. But the bottom of it, even on the normal promo version, does say it can't be used. Now, I have to say, this is actually really cool, because I was worried it wouldn't be that kind of good of a binder, This is great. I have a bunch of older binders this size, and I love them. I think they're wonderful. So, you know, if you're worried about value, I may have scared you. I may have said, oh, it's not a good value. Quite the contrary. This is, we'll take a look at it in a moment, but if it's anything like the old ones I have, it's quite nice. So it comes with another little info sheet here talking about Pokemon Prime. They were introduced during the Heart Gold and Soul Silver series, which is neat. They didn't actually add anything like new, like you don't get extra prize cards or anything, but they just kind of have a cool look to them, which is really neat. So yeah, it's kind of cool to see them brought back. Okay, so I'll get to the Dragapult Prime and show that up close in a moment, but I want to take a look at this binder. This is great. It looks just like the one I have. Well, many of the ones I have. So they have like four pages or 4 cards per page, and there appear to be quite a good amount of them in here, which is nice, and you can use both sides if you want. That's great. Honestly, this is fantastic because, like, you know, I would easily pay $10 for something like this. Honestly, I'd probably pay 15. I mean, you know, it's just handy. Like, it's quite nice. So if you want to get like a binder, like a small kind of portable binder to store cards in, I will say these aren't great for especially the sets nowadays because they're so massive. There's so many cards in them. But it's particularly nice for like trade binders, or like if you put your good cards in there, or like ultra rare kind of things, or, you know, whatever. I mean, it's nice for more focused things. In my binders of this size, I usually put a lot of cards that are like, you know, just rarer, like ultra rares. I mean, mind you, I haven't had one this size in ages, so, you know, it's a lot of older cards in there. I'm super excited for this because this is a great place to put like spares and stuff. Man, this is great. I mean, I'm actually really impressed. So even though I was saying it's not a good value if you're only after the packs, which is true, it's fantastic in my opinion if you want that binder. So that's really great. And, you know, you get the big jumbo card here, which doesn't fit in the binder, I don't think. And you also get some, well, packs, of course, but there's this cool coin. Now, I don't think I would recommend flipping this coin. Get this coin out of here. Let's see. This is a big coin. My goodness, look at the size of this thing. Here, let's show it down here. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend flipping this, but it is really cool. Like, I'll give you that. Like, it's kind of rainbowy. Like, it is yellow, but very, very, like, metallic rainbowy. It's not, like, super heavy either, which is good, but I still wouldn't flip that. I don't think you can, as far as, like, it being a legal coin. Okay, so there's the Dragapult Prime here. There is a code card for Trading Card Game Online, which is neat. And the booster packs. Yeah, honestly, I have to say, I was giving this a hard time because I was thinking that binder was like a little cheap kind of binder, you know. They've had small binders that just, they don't feel very good. They've had that before, and if that's what I was expecting, I'm like, I don't know. All right, so anyway, here's the Dragapult Prime. So as you can see, it does have the text that says, this card cannot be used at official tournaments, so don't worry too much about what it does, but it is still kind of neat to see. Pokemon Prime, they all had this like glimmer in their eye like that. They had that kind of border around the card art, like all this stuff here, which is cool. Almost kind of like a, I don't know how to describe it, like the foil pattern. I feel like it was almost, oh, it's the text that's kind of gold. It's a little hard to see here, but it's cool. So mock turn, you may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, then diving swipe, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Pretty cool. It has to be evolved like normal. It's not a basic Pokemon like, say, Pokemon V are, but that's fine. Okay, so let's get on to the Celebrations packs. Again, I keep kind of knocking on it. There's only 2 in here and only one, in my case, Vivid Voltage pack. So not the best value if you're only looking for packs, but I love that binder. I'm so excited about that, in case you couldn't tell. I think that's really cool. I would definitely recommend this. And again, it's only $14.99 for MSRP for that binder. Like, that alone, I feel, is worth it. So hopefully that helps. Oh, look at that! It's a base set Blastoise. That's really cool. Now, it also doesn't say it can't be played, so I wonder, I guess you can just use it? That's great, because it has Rain Dance for its Pokemon power and not ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach one water energy card to one of your water Pokemon. It doesn't use up your one energy card attachment for the turn. Can't be used if Blastoise is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. And then Hydro Pump, it does 40 damage plus 10 more damage for each water energy attached to Blastoise, but not used to pay for this attack's energy cost. That is so old school. It looks so much like the original card too. Now, it might be that they can't, oh actually, I don't know if you can see this, it has like a swirl texture on it. Now they might have some kind of like meta rule on these cards where they can't be used. In fact, it doesn't say it on the back here, but it is possible that they might just say, hey, you know, if it's from an older set. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure how this works, just for the record. So nowadays, cards, they have this little tournament legality, like, letter down in the bottom by its number. So my guess is, because this doesn't have it, it just can't be used. I wouldn't get too excited. Again, I'm not entirely sure. This is kind of a strange instance for them, but, you know, we'll have to see. Again, I don't know right now, but I'm sure the website will say as we get closer to release date, or as it releases. Like, you know, again, I believe everything here is released right away. I think the Pikachu V-Union, I think that's on the 22nd. Alright, so Groudon, Kyogre, Xerneas, and hey, another flying Pikachu VMAX. Very cool. And Vivid Voltage. Okay, let's see what's inside of here. Riolu. Yeah, I've opened up quite a few of these in the past. Careless, Stone Energy, and Electric. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so that's the contents of the Dragapult Prime. Again, the highlight, this binder. I love this. I'm really genuinely excited, and I think at that price point, it's fantastic. Like, you know, you could get it just for that, and it'd still be pretty good, but like the fact you still also get 2 Celebrations packs, and you get another pack, and you get the jumbo card, the promo card, and this like really big coin. It's actually a pretty good value. I've changed my initial opinion on it because I think that's really cool. It's practical. That's the thing. It's so practical. Okay, finally for this video, we have the Pikachu V-Union collection. This thing is big. This is definitely big. It is a little bit more expensive though. Oh, actually, I'm mistaken. Yeah, this is released on October 8th, so it's fine. It's the, there's another one, the figure collection, that's released on October 22nd. So this retails for $30 US, $29.99, and it has, let's see, what does it say? So it has 4 TCG Celebrations 4-card boosters and 2 additional boosters. But it has a supporter card in here, which we can't see here apparently. And it has the whole Pikachu V-Union, which you need 4 of those. And it has a code card and an oversized version of this. So the thing with this is also not as good of a value, because if you're just trying to get the and when I say value, I mean if you're only looking at the cost per celebration pack. you get a lot of the promo cards with it, but after you've gotten one of these, you probably don't need any more. So that, as a result, means it's probably not the best kind of thing to return to if you're really trying to get a bunch of the Celebrations packs. Okay, give me a moment to open this up. All right, hopefully you can see this a little bit better now. I still have to remove it from this packaging, but I always kind of like to see how it is packed. It's always really tough to do this in front of the camera habit. Oh yeah, there's the professor. She's on the back of this along with the code card. So don't lose that. Okay, let me have just another moment to get all these cards out of here. Okay, I definitely made a bit of a mess, but that's fine. Here are the cards. You can kind of see them there. It did also come with a code card, which is cool. I'm assuming that gets you the 5 you see here. Not entirely sure, but we'll take a guess. All right, so here's just kind of a close-up view of what they look like. They're interesting, that's for sure, these V-Union cards. It's like you cut it up into pieces or something. Look at that, but you actually have to play all of them together. Now, thankfully this comes with a jumbo version. I'm just going to show you that jumbo version to kind of show what it does. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment here. But the card that is actually really helpful for this is Professor Burnett. So search your deck for up to 2 cards and discard them. Then shuffle your deck. Well, why would you want to do that? Well, it's because of the V-Union card. So this is the V-Union rule. Once per game during your turn, combine 4 different Pikachu V-Union from your discard pile and put them onto your bench. So these 4, they combine to make one giant card that has a lot of effects on it. Look at this. Yeah, so it basically becomes this oversized card here, which is quite crazy. So let's see if I can even get all of this on the, it doesn't even fit on my pack cam. So yeah, we'll zoom in on different parts of it, but you can see there's a lot of Pikachu on this card, right? And this is basically what the V-Union then becomes. So it's a 300 HP Pokemon. It has 4 attacks, so you can kind of use a different one based on the situation you're in. So this is Union Gain. Attach up to 2 Lightning Energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon, so it's a good way to get charged up. Over here we have Shocking Shock. 2 for 120. Flip a coin. If adds your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's pretty nice. Down here we have, this is a pretty good attack, Disconnect. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Oh man, that's really, really powerful. Like, shutting down item cards is just, it's very devastating. And if you need a little bit of extra damage, well, 3 energy total, 2 lightning and 1 colorless, does 250 damage. Oof! That is strong. So yeah, it's a very, very big card. It's so crazy looking at it. Like, it just seems like, I don't even know. It's so hard to explain, but it's pretty cool, I have to say. It's a neat mechanic. I like that you don't have to have them in your hand. You can just play them from your discard pile, because otherwise trying to save all those in your hand throughout a match, that could be pretty difficult. So yeah, anyway, this comes with, as I mentioned, 4 booster packs of Celebrations, and then 2 booster packs of Assorted Sword and Shield. I believe Sword and Shield. In my case, Battle Styles and Darkness Ablaze. So, strictly from a pack basis, not as good of a value. In fact, it works out to be about the same as the Dragapult Prime. So you have to ask yourself, are the promos and the jumbo cards worth it? Because that's actually all you really get, as opposed to the other where you get that binder. I mean, let's be real here. So probably not the best value in my opinion. But getting one of these just for the Pikachu V-Union, I think that's a good idea anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and open up this booster pack of Celebrations here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save the final Celebrations pack for the final pack. So I'm gonna open 3 of them, And then I will open the last one. Oh, hey, it's another Pikachu. I've gotten a fair amount of those, huh? Alright, so I'm even going to set it aside. Because we'll do the battle styles in the Darkness Ablaze. Okay. So, let's see what we have in here. Ho-Oh. Xerneas. Oh, look at that! Oh, man. Imposter Professor Oak. Oh, that is nasty. Your opponent shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck, then draws 7 cards. I don't think you'd really want to play that nowadays. I used to have him as my avatar on YouTube, like, an eternity ago. It was pretty funny. And then another Zamazenta V. So wild that they reprinted that, actually. Okay, and pack number 3 of Celebrations. Let's see what we have in here. Oh man, it really makes me wonder, like, everything that they reprinted. It's interesting. So Groudon, Kyogre, Reshiram, and Mew. It's kind of sad to say, oh, well, that's not a very exciting pack. But, you know, in a way, kind of isn't. Like, I want to see the old stuff. Isn't that weird? It's so weird. All right, so let's open up this Battle Styles. See what's in here. And we'll open up Darkness Ablaze. And then the final Celebrations pack. Well, at least for this video. There's still plenty more, don't worry. So, Scatterbug, Yamper, Lickitung, Cacnea. Hello! Gold Single Strike Energy. Oh, that's really, really cool. Wow, we'll talk about lucky. Dang. I'm trying to remember. Do I have I think I might have the Rapid Strike Energy as a golden one too. Those are super rare. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's exciting. Oh man. That's good. That's exciting. Wow. Always feels good when you get like a really rare card in like one pack. I mean, I know I'm opening a lot of packs here, but they're not like from the same box or anything. Oh, Larvitar. Galarian Darumaka. Carablast. Ducklet. Jigglypuff. Dracovish. Lugia. That's a cool looking Lugia. Fighting Energy. Ursaring. That's an angry looking Ursaring. Oh man. Yellhorn and Relicanth. Okay, here we go. The final pack of the video. Let's see what I get in this Celebrations pack right here. What do you say? Oh man. Oops, I dropped it. That's not a good sign. They're just so much lighter without all those common cards in there, right? Okay, so we have Ho-Oh, Groudon. Oh yeah, it's Venusaur, the old school Venusaur. Energy Trans. You can move around grass energy, attach to any of your Pokemon and attach them to different energy or different Pokemon. That's really cool. Oh, look at that, Zacian V. There we go. Roar of the Sword. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends, but that's still really handy if you don't have anything else you want to do. And then Storm Slash does 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy attached to this Pokemon, so it can power itself up, essentially, and that's really handy. That's a pretty powerful card. At least it could be. Alright, so anyway, those are the miscellaneous, we'll call them the collections, because there's the Pin Collection, the Dragapult Prime one, the Dark Sylveon one, and then the Pikachu V-Union one. So they all had some cool stuff in them. If you're only looking for packs, then the Dark Sylveon and the one with the Zacian level X, it's just called the Deluxe Pin Collection, but you know, those two are your best bet as far as cost per Celebrations pack goes. The other two, they're not that great as far as cost per pack, but I love that binder. Like this binder, you've heard me rave about it. I'm super excited to see these back. I feel like this is like the perfect size. It looks like Ultra Pro makes it, which they've made the past one. It even has like a little Pikachu in here. Let me see if I can zoom in here. It's a very, very small detail, but you can kind of see there's this little Pikachu and the binder. That's just neat. It's a cute little touch. But this makes it a pretty decent value because, again, even though you only get 2 of the Celebrations packs, think of it as you're getting this plus the Dragapult Prime plus, you know, the packs. I mean, I like this. I think you actually get a pretty good value. In fact, this is something, if you want 2 of, like, that's also fine. I just find it so convenient, so I wouldn't really hesitate even if it's not the best value per pack. And then there's the Pikachu V-Union one, which it's a very powerful card or set of 4 cards, but I don't know. I feel like its cost, I wish that they added like 1 more pack or something in it, you know? I feel like compared to the others, it's just not quite as good of a value. But again, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to kind of show you the content within them, kind of talk about what you get, show some of the cards, and then, you know, it's up to you to make your decision of which you want to get. And hopefully you'll have a chance to get some. I know it's pretty rough these days, but just hang in there. Just hang in there. Hopefully you'll have a good opportunity. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I still have even more to open up, which I will do in the next video. Thank you again so much, my friends at Pokemon, for sending me this to check out. And thank you for watching. Oh yeah, see you next time, everyone.